Hello, hello. 12 years in the making. Sequel to one of my favorite games ever, Dragon's Dogma. We're here with Dragon's Dogma 2. Welcome in. This will be a Magic Archer run, because it's my favorite class from the first one. So yeah, it'll be fun to see how long it takes to get our Magic Archer vocation. Hopefully not super long. I think it took like hour and a half in the first one to get the more advanced vocation, so I'm hoping it's nothing too crazy in this one too. I'm so excited. Can't wait to play. So let's just get into it, huh?
Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Consul. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the sovereign of Vermont! Long live the sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you.
Hello, Nick. How's it going? I know. Well, hopefully they'll patch it soon. That's so funny that just a weapon like that can just break the game. It's so funny. Also Tesla and the Ark. Wow, it's anything like electricity. That's so funny. Yeah. Patch for isn't until next week. Okay. Well, hopefully by the time we play again, it's patched up and ready to go. I'm sure a lot of people were using the same kind of stuff you were. Let's do it. Location. Right, yeah. You can blame the cat and the new Stardew update for just wanting to not do V-Rising yet. Understandable. Thief is a new class. We're going to go Archer, because we're going to be going from Archer and then specializing into Magic Archer. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Okay, too deep for those two. Stealth Archer. Oh, really? Wow, that's crazy that we lost. Sure. Not happy with any of them, but sure. Okay, I think we're ready. I think I'm 25. 20's too young. I'll go Dart. Diffuser. We're Elvish in this game, so it means we can. It's one of the two new races, which means we can understand Elvish without a translator. So that'll be nice. Be interesting to see if the cat people are the same. I think we're ready. We're at 5 planets in 3 days. Oh, so it was we failed because of timing issue.
I like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here.
Right, yeah.
Longing for
that makes sense. Sounds like a tougher challenge.
Come along, you feckless dullards.
Here we go. Elven Archer had to do it. I blame Lord of the Rings for making that my choice every time. And if we do a second playthrough, I'll do like a melee cat. Probably. A cat something. I want to be a cat person too. It is the Fire Tornado Planet. Nice. I hope they keep adding more dangerous biomes and stuff. Cat Mage would be cool. Yeah. Be a cat trickster. Just make people fall off cliffs. That looks like snake skin. The whole... That's cool. Are they? I'm sure. Can they dodge stuff pretty easily?
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
They suicide bomb you? Yeah, that sounds annoying. It can't insta-kill you.
Your injuries pain you. Pray, do not overexert yourself.
Is that Rook from the first one?
This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
A different voice actor, but yeah. Same pawn from the first one. Oh, this place is so Demon Souls. I dig it.
Time for you to get to work.
We're doing manual labor? This is what I paid for.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Okay. Grab.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap over all that.
A job well done. Now the next step is to...
Oh, something's going down. That sounds good, Nick.
Motion. Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Right. Mix. And we're getting attacked by a cool creature. Or it's gonna be a Hydra again. Ooh! Gorgon. Good call. Yeah. I'm screwed.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives. Get me out of here!
Right, yeah. That's an OP one. Here we go.
The fundamentals of using a blade. I'll pop the distance.
Alright, have fun!
If your foes should draw to you in, counter them with a well-aimed kick.
I'll kick it, good call.
Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for a clever combatant.
Uh-oh.
When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to a foe.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God, son it. The cursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! After them, quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
Master John, what is the only hope?
Whee!
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! Spreading away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
It's a cool intro.
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Poor birdie.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
It'd be cool if they could actually
What happened?
expand upon the brine. It's such an interesting thing in the world. It doesn't really get talked about much. Other than, like, just don't go too deep in the water.
Griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? It is a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
Okay. I got no clothes. There's a save? There's a save. Interesting start menu.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place.
Pretty.
There's certainly naught like that here in Burma. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. You've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Burma being sent there.
Oh, goblins.
Fine! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, buy the curative or have a bit of greenwash. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters in their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is.
Goblin horn.
Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. Count us close to the Sultan will rid us ere long. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
And level 2. Cool.
Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
I was just looking, dude. Chill out. I don't have a cow. Don't have a cow, man.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
We're for sure getting a melee pawn. Gotta have somebody look out for me. Big beefy warrior lady. Actually, I'm kind of happy with this. Fighter. Straightforward or kind-hearted? Kind-hearted.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
Yeah,
for the moment.
that works. So I wish there was a randomizer. For the names. Sure, whatever. Hetra. Hetra Iladil. That works.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift.
for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
I want some gear. I'm too naked.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer. It is within my power to do very well.
Do you want me to make you
May
a
fortune
sandwich and
speed
soup?
you on your way, Arisen.
Huh?
Do you want me to make you sandwich and soup, or are you good for now?
Guess I'll take some soup. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
This game looks so good. Just beat the first one again recently, and if this is just like Dragon's Dogma 1, but with like a bigger budget, I'm down. I'm so down. We're here for the freebies!
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Got any healing on ya? Ooh, we can get a Wakestone shard just by doing that. That's cool. Pawn quests? I like that. Yeah, mage. Yeah, she's got healing magic. Cool. Yeah, you're in. Pawn badges. These are new, I think. Are awarded badges as mark of their community knowledge and expertise. Whether it be proficiency in combat or experience exploring. Pawns with badges are more helpful to the resident word, indeed. Yeah. Okay. So you have to kill certain kinds of monsters. Enough of a certain monster to get badges and stuff. You're in.
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
Right, we can get one more. So it's us, our full-time pawn, and then two we can hire. So we got our mage Healy. I'm the bow. We do have a melee block. So we're kind of open on the other one. Probably another melee would be good. I'll hire a cat person. Any cat people? I've seen cat people so far, but they're all mages. Oh, you're a cat. There we go. Oh, but you cost. Sure. Let's hire you. Unless I can get a. Yeah.
Very well. I shall lend you my aid. You do seem to be in need of it.
What do you mean early access? It came out today! What up, Game Guy? My sources is I pre-ordered it on PlayStation and now they're letting me play it. Don't tell anyone though. Don't want to get busted.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
It's pretty sassy for a pawn. Okay, I think we got our full squad. For now. Yeah, full squad. 2 melees, I'm the bow and arrow. We got a healer, sorcerer. Well, mage, not sorcerer. Sorcerer is a different vocation. Don't want to confuse the issue. I need some armor. Like, yesterday.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Where? In here?
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind.
Appreciate it.
My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
Staying at inn, Flare covers your party's health and stamina. Covers the loss gauge. Resting inn, you choose whether to rise in the morning or night. Blah, 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 blah.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
That's nice, Kazu. That's nice. No one asked.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height.
Yeah.
There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Here we go. Hi, I'm here for my pre-order bonus.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings. And if you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
Withdraw.
Always a pleasure.
Cool.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honored to serve.
I'm sorry, who are you? Oh, I guess we could do her instead of the other melee guy. Do a thief melee. Kind of get a one of everybody thing. Bye-bye, Kazu. Or have an apple.
Will you not miss my company once
Oh,
I'm
please
gone,
leave.
Arisen?
Please leave.
Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
Okay, now we have one of everybody. Okay. Equipment. I want to compare. Wait, there it is. Yeah. 27 extra dammies. That must be for the thief. Okay. Still need armor though. Save.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock, and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Sure.
Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. And in the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Marcus is gonna be dead. I'm calling it now.
Well, this simplifies things. Our task is nearly done.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
Can I have some armor, please?
Well met.
I just want some basic B stuff here. Spendy. Can we have the boots? We have weapons. Okay, so we just need enough for a chest piece, and we're good with some basic stuff. Should be enough.
Always a pleasure.
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Shoop.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Making me
spill
nervous here.
I wouldn't spill it. Good.
Thank you. Go away. Did not equip that. Oh, for real? Did I buy the wrong fucking shirt?
Fancy a gander? I fight.
So that's the time I bought one of these. Did I not buy one of these? That's crazy. Okay, hold please. You know what? I'll be right back. I made a mistake.
Not buying?
I'll be right back.
That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vote.
Now we're getting all this. We're selling that. Okay, that's it. Okay.
Cation, come see me anytime. Do come again.
Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we...
Well met.
Oh, is that enough? It is. I'm off by 5. Shove it up your pooper. Here. Okay. So, I knew something was wrong with it. It wouldn't let me equip it.
Much obliged.
Okay. There we go. Starting gear. Feeling better. Oh, actually, we can sell this real quick too.
Well met. Much obliged.
Okay. Now we're kicking. So we're heading this way, guys.
I've a thought to share myself. The pawns in this party are women all.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
I like how mountainous this is compared to the first one so far. Start off in like a beach, a fishing village in the first one. It's very open. So it's a cool contrast. Oh, we're coming back to where we were. Okay. Ooh, waterfall.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
We'll not find anything if we don't start looking. The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a pet. As for it in due time.
time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Could you come over here? The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Do we report back now? everything on the list. What say we lighten our packs by delivering it all to Sir Marcus? Follow me, Master, a few words. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
So, we finally...
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Splendid.
Nodding off, nice stab.
Time to be heading home.
Must hold out.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it.
Nice. You're only, what, 2 levels away from the mech?
Hope to see you again ere long.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation. Come see me anytime.
Oh, really? Oh no, that sounds like a disaster.
Do come again.
Abuse my save.
First, assess the field. Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to Colden.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? I can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed. Few can weather a harpy assault unaided. Shall we hasten to Sir Ricardo's rescue? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Get down here, you feathered things!
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Yeah. So far so good, I'm digging it.
Here, if you please. Shall we make them rue their own impatience? We fight. To arms.
By your leave.
Hey, level up.
It's clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ricardo. 'Twas a relief to see him return. and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Saving all the freaking time. I am a save ho. Still want to get turn the night on this. I think our goal is that.
I shan't let them pass. I cannot fall to power. I can do no less in service to the risen. Well said.
Hey, nice. Yeah, he called me a fool. Sounded like this. He was like, "What up, you fool?" Oh, save again.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I love how thick these
No
woods
harm
are.
in
Like they
it.
feel like real woods. It technically is tomorrow. It's the 22nd. Came out 10 p.m. my time. 9 p.m. up in Spokane where Nick
I don't
is.
know about you, Master, but
And none of
I'm
these
worn
coast.
out. Mightn't we have
I
a
guess
rest
it'd be
before
11,
pressing
11.
on?
9 for you guys too. That's the ballista they used to shoot down the griffin I was on. Dragon's such an a-hole, burning places to the ground. No manners. Gregory.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world. I quite agree.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to... Please. Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny?
It might be waiting a bit, Game God. But if I got nothing else to play, maybe to enjoy good Paper Mario. See if you should buy it. Fair.
That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is going to be the same engine they're making Monster Hunter Wilds on.
Watch out!
Oh yeah. You got roasted. Grigori. Please take my heart.
This moment forth, thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me.
Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well.
I hear they're having it's a CPU issue from what I've heard on Reddit. But really, even if you have like a hog of a machine,
mayhap now would be a good time to speak. Last I saw, he was having a
CPU stuff is causing some performance stuff.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
That's so funny.
The way I hear it, that dozen Arisen had crawled out of the woodwork by the time
There's a ladder here. Oh, excellent find.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me?
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Hopefully they, unlock his copy.
Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve. At last! It all becomes clear.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit roberant, are we? Between you and me, guys, they're mighty easy to make. Simple as combining the ingredients if you know what they are. Always a pleasure.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper like, I'll bet.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
There's a dragon on the loose, Si. I'd be twitchy too. I'm gonna be twitchy until I get to turn myself into a magic archer.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
What level are you? I will replace you if you're too low. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know. We can do a new mage. Go for 4, 5.
I shall be proud to serve you.
Look at this dude. His fur job is crazy. Swap out both these. They're level 2.
The time of our parting is come. Thank you for everything, Arisen.
No problem.
It will be an honor to serve by your side.
Okay, we need to get a new mage. There.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care.
Dude, as long as you have the healing spell, that's all I care. Okay.
Arisen.
The time of our parting has come. Thank you for everything, Arisen.
It will be an honor to serve
I'll
by
keep
your
up on
side.
that, on the leveling. I'm leveling decently quick so far, so I'm playing for an hour and a half. I haven't gotten into too many combat scenarios, but I'm already level 5, so feels good.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
Let's see. Y'all keep talking about this ladder. Let me see. Ooh. Well, we're selling that for sure. This game's environment so far are really pretty. Especially with, I love Dragon's Dogma 1, but that game is so brown.
This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
Oh yeah. Compared to most things,
A fine place to harvest
Sunbreak's
some
just a
ingredients.
colorful game.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I'm just happy to see the color green at this point. Hmm.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master at close range. However, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foe. Very well, there is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Shall we seek some answers?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
For a song it does.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... it is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to those in need.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished.
Seems naught ever goes right.
all.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on? Fresh and rested as we are, the battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not get down our way.
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
This ends here!
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, I... Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
We must proceed with caution, lest our charge come under attack.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. Goodness. We're higher up than I thought.
Take care not to fall.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one. We managed to save Norbert. And perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only... So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. Two good deeds in one.
Make haste then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've...
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough. About me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Not buying.
Might I interest you in my I dream of owning a little shop of my own. Much obliged, sir.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to something. We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Defend yourself with that oil post-haste.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claim the truth. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt. There's still only one. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistrust on your journey.
Shan't allow any further harm to come to
Well done, Master.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Might we remove this hindrance somehow?
I am ready to attack, Master. Might I be of assistance?
another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I'll go and open the chest. Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? It seems I've collected a few too many things. Perhaps I ought to be more selective in future.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
The sun has yet to set. We could rest here now, or press on a while longer.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Of course. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Tremendous work!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Well done. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I will protect you. I'll gather it. It might be of use.
What's this? We're trapped. Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard.
Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
The power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we could find a way to utilize it.
This could plant us an edge in battle, if we use it well.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your... Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
We are under attack! Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, She prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till...
We meet again. How fare you this day?
Not good will come of this.
Oh no. This is it then. This is where it ends.
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you. Oi, sir! Oi, sir! We've started selling that medicine you gave me at our shop. Why don't you come see?
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melve? I thought so! She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you? Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now.
Always a pleasure.
This really is fun, craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
Well met.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but why do you stare? Perhaps you find... I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
I brought you something.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners.
I don't mind.
Tale is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Welcome to Bjorn's armor, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
That fountain is badass. That's awesome.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
Let's take it easy today.
I'll have an early supper.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Many thanks.
What should I get up to? Interested in my wares?
You're always such fun to talk to.
Go on, have a look.
Pleasure doing business.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Now seems a fine time to sort.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in all of Vernworth.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Unless you were to procure a weapon yourself, that is. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Certain vocations are unavailable at present. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first?
Well met, sir. Going smooth?
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught amiss,
Always a pleasure.
The rules at your left.
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn's Armor, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. If quality is your concern, you're in the right place. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah.
Hoi, Fred. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh? The Goblin's lair, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Need anything? The rules at your left. Nothing's harder than living in honest.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? Much obliged. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Why is everyone always in such a...
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
By combining our strengths, we shall overcome this trial as all others.
Alright, So we're going to call it here for today, but a good first 3 hours. I'm really digging it. It's really cool to see how immersive they've been trying to make this world of this playthrough, which is really cool. Yeah, everything, I don't know, so far feels like grounded and like lived in, and I don't know, it feels like just it's going to be like a really good like adventure kind of a game. So we'll work on these side quests so we can get more options available to us for classes and whatnot. Yeah, just get our vocation and stuff up. Hopefully I can figure out how to become a magic archer soon. Yeah. Really digging it so far. I'm really happy that with how the game started here, and it does feel different from the first one so far, which is cool. Alrighty, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll hash out another 3 hours. Bye-bye.